Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bill and this is Senior Talk and Walks. And we're right in the middle of our guitar series and we're just going to keep on going. Today, awesome, beautiful song for you, which has a little bit of a personal touch to me, a personal feeling for me, because a good friend of mine that I went to high school with, his name is Patrick Swayze. His name was Buddy Swayze in high school, lived right down the street from me, and we played basketball a lot and we hung out together, and we're just about the same age we were. Unfortunately, he passed away several years ago. You may remember the little movie he did called Dirty Dancing, but he also did a movie with Demi Moore a little bit later called Ghost, which there was a really hot scene in the movie of Demi spinning some pottery, and Patrick came up behind her, and this is the song that did it, and it's got that they actually backed that part with, and it's called Unchained Melody. So I'm going to teach you today how to play Unchained Melody with basically 5 simple chords. If you've watched any of my videos, that's basically what we do. It's simple type stuff. We stay within frets 1, 2, and 3. We make it real easy. You're gonna, once again, this song is with C, A minor, F, G. There's E in there, and there's one little time they do a B flat, which I call that a half. So it's really 5.5 chords. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really simple, and we're going to have fun doing it. So let's go back and just briefly review the chord structure. First of all, it's going to be in the key of C. C. We've done a lot of other songs in the key of C, because it's going to start off that way. Whoa, da, da. It's going to go from C to A minor. So C, once again, first, second, third fret. First finger, second string, first fret. That's your C. Second finger, fourth string, second fret. Third finger, third fret, fifth string. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the diagram up above. Boom, C, 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 C. Then we're going to go to A minor. A minor was in the House of the Rising Sun. It was in a lot of the other songs that I've done. First fret, first finger, second string. Again, same thing like we did with C. Second finger, second fret on the fourth string. Third finger right below it, second fret, third string. A minor, A minor. We always talk about these minors, minors, minors. There's A and minor. Uh-oh, uh-oh, danger ahead. Uh-oh, uh-oh, everything's great, danger. Those minors will get you. So now we got C and E, A minor. Whoa, my love. Whoa, my love. My, Now we're going to go to F. It's where we go to F and G together. Now you remember, I've taught you the F chord, the simple, what I call basic F chord, where you bar the first 2 strings with your first finger, like that. And then you bring your second finger up to the second fret, third string. And then you just bring your third finger up to the fourth string, third fret, like that. You just do it like that, okay? That's F. That's F. That's the simple F, okay? You remember we talked a little bit about the bar chord. We're getting a little bit more advanced now, but maybe you've had a chance. Remember what I talked to you about that bar chord. It's very, very easy because you can go up and down the neck with it. But it's basically like this. Your third and fourth fingers are in the third fret. They're both on the third fret on the 5th and the 4th string. Then you bring this your second finger down to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, right there. Then you take your big index finger here and you bar all 6. Now this is when you got to have that thumb underneath that neck. Slide your arm up underneath there. It's really hard to do if you don't do that. Bring it up like this. Push them all down. That's the F bar chord. And what's so cool about the bar chord is we've talked about, you can do F, you can do G. We're going to show you the basic G in a minute, but you can do it with the bar chord. You can do A, up and down the neck, okay? But F right now is what we've talked about. So far. Whoa, my love, my love. to G. Da, 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 G, G. Third finger, first string. Second finger, all the way to number 6. And like I've told you in the last few, get a little bit more bass. You bring your first finger, 2nd fret, 5th string. Give you a little bit more bass in there. G, 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 G. So now we're at the first line of the song. Oh, da, 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 da. Back to C. Da, da. How about that? How about that? You got the first sentence down right there. The first line of the song, Unchained Melody. Okay, this is one of those. You're going to start playing this. Everybody's going to want to sing together. Everybody's going to cry. Everybody's going to want to dance. It's just an awesome, awesome song. C, A minor, going to F, and going to G, C. Awesome. All right, you guys are doing great. Okay, let's move on to the second one. This is where we get to hear that A minor, and it goes, a long, long, lonely time. It goes down that notch, okay? So it's down, da, 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 A minor, F, da, 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 G, da, 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 da. Here we go, A minor, da, 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 to G. So we did C, A minor, F, G, back to C. Whoa, my love, my darling. A minor, da da, dun dun dun, G. That's where we did the G. Now we go back to C. Time goes by, A minor, da da da, F, and G, and da 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 da, C, da, A minor, into G on the high note, dun dun. I, back to C, need your love, G, A minor, I need your love. All right, here's E minor. We haven't seen that. E minor, E minor, E minor. 2nd finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. Right below that, you bring in the 3rd finger underneath that on the 2nd fret, 4th. E, now you would just have your 1st finger up here on the 3rd string on the 1st fret right here. That's E. To do E minor, you just lift up that finger. Once again. Oh, everything's going fine. Uh-oh, uh-oh, trouble ahead. Go to the minor. Just like we did A to A minor, this is E to E minor. Okay? All right. Let's go back to the start. It's the way you got to do these songs. You got to kind of do it a little bit, feel good about it, go back to the start, do that part again. Just keep doing that. Oh, my love, A minor, my darling. Look at the chart, follow the chords, F. I've hunger, G, for your C, A minor, da da, lonely time, G, and C, da da, A minor, da da da, F, and G, da 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 da, back to C, da da. Are you, A minor, still mine, G? I, back to C, need your love, G, A minor, I need. Here's the E minor we did, your love. God, F, speed, G, your love. Back to C, to me. Now we go to the chorus. We're going to go to F. Back to F. Lonely rivers flow, G, to the C, F. Now we go to the E flat. I haven't taught you that. E flat is really a D chord. I'm going to show you the simple version. It's the D chord, but up one notch. D is here on the 2nd fret. Now, I'm just showing you D just so you'll know it. We don't even use it in this song. But I want you to see it because it's so easy. 2nd and 3rd fret, 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, your 2nd finger all the way down up here on the 1st string, and then you bring your 3rd finger around on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, right here. That's D. If you want to play E flat, we move it up one notch up here to the 3rd. Now, I'm teaching you this chord right now because the E flat chord is a pretty challenging chord to play if we do it into the normal circumstances, okay? And I'm going to teach you that later. But for right now, you can just do it with 3 strings. Don't hit the 4th string because that's what it sounds like. You don't want to do that. Just hit it on with the first 3. It only comes up one time on this song, so it's no big deal. It's a chord that we don't play very often. I don't see it very often in any of the things that I do. So I don't want to go through because it's a kind of a hard chord to play. You got to really stretch your hands, and for beginners, just stay away from it, okay? So it's really the D chord, just up 1 fret. Here we go with that line. Lonely rivers flow, G, to this, back to F, C. Here we go. E flat to the C. Just hit those 3. And then back to F, to the open on G of the C. Yeah, yeah, F. Da da da. Wait for F. Wait for, here we go, that E flat again. I'll be at G, da, da, da. Then it goes back to the 2nd verse. Whoa, my love, my da, da, F, da, G, da, 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 da. Back to C. Look at the chord charts. A minor. Da da. Lonely time. This G. And time C goes by so slowly. F. G and time. Da da da. C. Da, A minor, dun, go up high, dun, dun. Now this is where in the song he goes really high. I need your love. I can't do that, but I just stay in the same key. I need your C, A minor. I need your love. F, da 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 da. How about that? Unchained Melody. You got it. C, A minor, F, G. It's so easy. We have an E minor in there, and we have that little E flat in there, and that's the only other issues that you have with that. Now, I showed you the chords. It's very easy. Follow the chord chart. This is one of those that you just got to practice. You got to practice those chords. Now, if you follow my other videos, you ought to have these chords kind of coming along because we did it in House of the Rising Sun, Stand By Me, even Amarillo by Morning. There were some in there, and they're really basically the same. And that's what I say on this channel. You learn these basic chords, 4, 5, 6 chords tops. You can play thousands of songs. This is a senior channel. This is Senior Talk and Walks. So this is a great hobby for you. The guitar is an awesome hobby for you. Now, I got other special news. As you can tell on these videos, I can't really sing too much of it because of the copyright issues, and y'all know how that goes. But big news, I've started another channel, and the description is below. Check out the description, go to my other channel, and you will see me do the entire song. I do the entire song from start to finish, singing every word. Now, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Unchained Melody. Rest in peace to my good friend Patrick Swayze, who actually, I don't say he made that song famous. That was the Righteous Brothers, but boy, he did that movie in the 90s. When that movie came out, I believe it was in the 90s, it just pushed that song right back to the top again, all because of that scene with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. So it was great. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I look really forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Hey friends, if you enjoy these guitar lessons and want to help me keep them coming your way, you can support me on Patreon. You'll get early access to the lessons and some extra behind the scenes tips that I don't normally post here. The link is in the description below. Thanks so much for helping me keep the music going.